Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre les pays et les nationalités. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. And in this video, we are going to learn les pays et les nationalités, which means the countries and the nationalities. This topic has been demanded by a lot of our viewers, so I thought why not record a video on this. So the countries and the nationalities. So let's start. Here I've written few examples in front of you. First we'll learn how do we say as country, and then we'll learn the nationalities. So before we do the nationalities, I would like to tell you that the nationalities in French, they are the adjectives. The adjectives. So you have different types of adjectives. So let's say if I say she's an Indian lady. So Indian, that's a nationality, but that's an adjective. So there are different types of adjectives that you have. The nationalities is one of them. So she is an Indian lady. Indian, it's a nationality, it's an adjective. If I say this is a black marker, so black, that's a color. That's again an adjective. Okay, if I say she is beautiful, now beautiful, that's again an adjective, but that's a quality. So you have different types of adjectives, the colors, the nationalities, the qualities, but in this one we are going to specifically do the nationalities. So let's just begin with this. Now first, India. So the first column that you are seeing in front of you, that is country. How do we say India? India is land. And the next is les nationalités, the nationalities. That means if you want to say I live in India, you will say j'habite en Inde. But if you want to say your nationality, you want to say I am Indian, then you will need the nationalities for that. Now, as I just told you that the nationalities are adjectives. So all the rules of adjectives will be applied to the nationalities. So what are the rules of adjectives? In French, you make the feminine and you make the plural of adjectives according to the subject or according to the noun it is describing. Let's say if I said this is an Indian lady. Now Indian is describing the word lady. So you have to see lady, that's feminine, that's singular. So you will have to make Indian also as feminine and singular. So adjectives, or I should say nationalities in this case, they agree in gender and in number according to the noun they describe. So let's just learn how do we write the masculine singular and how do we write the feminine singular. You can also write the masculine plural and the feminine plural of these nationalities, but since I don't have the space, so I did not write that. Now first one, which is indien. Now the words which end with en, or rather I should say the adjectives which end with en, in order to make their feminines, you put E-double-N-E always. So that is why if you see in indien, I have applied E-double-N-E. So India, land. Indien, indienne. Now second one, which is France, which is la France. That's the country. Now coming on to the nationality, which is français. Féminin, française. Française. So generally in order to make it feminine, you apply E generally. Okay. But if it is ending with en, then in that case you apply E-double-N-E. But generally you put E, like français, française. Now the third one, which is Japan. Japan is le Japon. And the corresponding nationality is Japonais. japonais, and in order to make it feminine we applied E, which became japonaise, japonais, japonaise, japonais, japonaise. Now, China. China is la Chine, la Chine, la Chine. In French, CH is always sh, so it is la Chine. So the nationality is Chinois, Chinois. By the way, the combination OI in French is oua, oua, Chinois. The feminine is chinoise. So you see, we again applied E to make it feminine. Next, Italy. L'Italie, Italien, Italienne. So now you see Italia is ending with EN. So in order to make it feminine, we applied E. So Italien, Italienne. Now next, Belgium. Belgium is la Belgique, la Belgique. And the nationality is Belge, Belge. Now you see, Belge is already ending with E in the masculine form. So in order to make it feminine, you will not apply any extra E. So Belge, Belge, that remains same in both of the forms. So there are 3 rules that we learned. In order to make it feminine, you apply generally E. If it is already ending with E, then you do not add any extra E, and if it is ending with EN, then you apply ENNE. Okay, so the next country is Spain. Spain is l'Espagne, l'Espagne, l'Espagne. So whenever you have GN combination, the sound is always n. So l'Espagne. Now the corresponding nationality is Espagnol, Espagnol. In order to make it feminine, I applied E, and the pronunciation is same. Espagnol, Espagnol. So l'Espagne, Espagnol, Espagnol. Moving on to the next one, which is England. England is l'Angleterre, l'Angleterre, l'Angleterre. Okay. The nationality is Anglais, Anglais. Feminine. In order to make it feminine, I applied E. Anglaise. So Angleterre, Anglais, Anglaise. Moving on to the next one, which is Germany. Germany is l'Allemagne, l'Allemagne. So you have GN again. I told you Espagne, l'Allemagne. Now the corresponding nationality is Allemand, Allemand. In order to make it feminine, I applied E and it became Allemande, Allemande, Allemand, Allemande. Allez, Canada. Canada is le Canada, le Canada. The nationality is Canadien, Canadien. And now it is ending with EN. So in order to make it feminine, we'll apply ENNE. So Canadien, Canadienne, Canadien, Canadienne. All those adjectives, or rather I should say all the nationalities which end with EN, in order to make their feminines, you applied ENNE. So Canadien, Canadienne. Next, Portugal. Portugal is le Portugal, le Portugal. The nationality is Portugais, Portugais. In order to make it feminine, I applied E and it became Portugaise, Portugaise. The next one is Switzerland. Switzerland is la Suisse, la Suisse, and the nationality is Swiss. So even the country is Swiss and the people who live in Swiss are also known as Swiss. Now you see, Swiss is already ending with E in the masculine form. So in order to make it feminine, you will not apply any extra E. So it is la Suisse, Suisse and Swiss. Let's just repeat it. L'Espagne, Espagnol, Espagnol. L'Angleterre, Anglais, Anglaise. L'Allemagne, Allemand, Allemande. Le Canada, Canadien, Canadienne. Le Portugal, Portugais, Portugaise. La Suisse, Suisse et Suisse. Okay, so the next country is US, United States. By the way, that's the plural country, that is why I have written les. Les États-Unis. Les États-Unis. And the one who lives here is known as Américain. 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 In order to make it feminine, I applied E, which makes it américaine. Américaine. Alors, les États-Unis, américain, américaine. Next one, Russia, that is la Russie. La Russie. The nationality is Russe. Russe. Now, if you see, Russe is already ending with E. So, in order to make it feminine, you will not apply any extra E. So, Russe and Russe. The next one, Australia, which is l'Australie. L'Australie. Australien, Australienne. Australien, Australienne. Now, if you see, Australia is ending with EN. So, in order to make it feminine, we will apply E-double-N-E. So, Australien, Australienne. The next one, which is Denmark. Le Danemark. Le Danemark. Danois, Danoise. Danois, Danoise. So the country is Le Danemark and the nationality is Danois. Femina, Danoise. And the last one is Pakistan, which is Le Pakistan. Le Pakistan. And the nationality is Pakistanais. Pakistanais, femina, Pakistanaise. We applied E to make it feminine. So Pakistanais, Pakistanaise. Allez, on les répète. Les États-Unis, américains, américaines. La Russie, russe, russe. L'Australie, australien, australienne. Le Danemark, danois, danoise. Le Pakistan, pakistanais et pakistanaise. By the way, I have divided this series Les pays et les nationalités into two parts, the first part and the second part. This is the first part of our series, the countries and the nationalities, wherein we have looked up various countries with their nationalities. In the next part, we are going to learn how do you use the nationalities, whether you use them before the noun or after the noun. Here I have written few countries and the nationalities. If you want to extend the list, you can mention them in the comment section below and I am going to read it out. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button, and to receive all the updates and reminders, do not forget to hit the bell icon. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.